Man 2006. So now we are going to physically set up the computer. So as you've seen in the previous video, we were able to get the computer to post. We're at the regional setup of the Windows. Now this video is going to be a particular combination of setting up the software related, so like installing Windows 10 and stuff like that. So that's basically where we're going to be at. We are installing Windows 11, and we're going to install that right now so you can see the process of installing. There might be some spots I might have to blur out, some things I don't know right now because I've never done this in a while, and I haven't done it with Windows 11. So, and then after we set up the Windows 11, which might be a speed up type of video as well, I might have to speed up the process of at least getting everything installed, and then also doing all the updates. So that's going to be another thing that I'll have to do, is all the updates. And then after that, we'll install a program called OBS. OBS is a broadcasting software that I use for a lot of my videos on my computer. So we'll have to install that as well so I can start to produce better videos. And then at that point, we're going to switch over to the computer side of using OBS and videoing the screen so we can do more software installing and other things like that, because the camera is not going to pick up most of the stuff on the screen. It does work with this kind of stuff, but it might not work for all things. So again, if you missed it, there was a navigator that came up. There is audio because I have my speaker system, so it did detect my speaker system. So again, we're going to say yes, we're in the United States because that's where I'm from. And it says, how do you want the keyboard layout? I'm going to do US because that is where I'm from. Skip. I don't need a second layout. So now it's going to check for updates. So it's going to check the internet, and that's why it was important to include the internet to make sure we have the most recent version of Windows 11. Now, I'm not familiar with 11, so I don't know everything about 11, but I couldn't get Windows 10 because it's outdated and they're not updating it anymore. And also in one of the years coming up, they're going to actually stop supporting it. So I had a choice of, well, I really didn't have a choice. It was either get 11 in the store. But I also found out, like I mentioned in the other video, is because of my computer, I actually stored the code on the computer. So I didn't have to buy a Windows 11 code. They actually just took my code I had from before and put it on the computer using some kind of software that they had. That's what Best Buy did. So they were able to get my current one up to the standards of 11. They upgraded the drivers in the computer so it would also support it, because before I took it in, it said it wouldn't support it. And I asked the Geek Squad, I said, why does it not support the computer? Why does it not support the Windows 11? And I guess some motherboards can't support it. You have to update the drivers. So that's what I had to do. They updated drivers so then it would work to be fine. So that's why that took a little bit longer to do that. So now it's going to update. It's going to shut down and update. It's going to do all that stuff. That's why you don't want to do anything when it's doing this. You don't want to, mess around with the cables or anything like that. Whenever it does updates, you don't want to mess with the computer. Let it do an update. If it's doing an update, just let it do its thing. It's going to have to shut down and reboot a few times, and that's fine. But whatever you do not unplug the computer. Don't do it during a storm, because if you lose power, you might get your files corrupt, and you don't want that. Now, hopefully, once it does all this updating and stuff like that, my other monitor will work. I just don't know. It's got a lot of drivers to install and stuff like that. And that's why I stopped the other video, because it was 30 minutes long. And I do want to keep these pretty short, but there will be a lot of different videos. And like I said, there's so much that I have to do now to get this computer up to where it was before I did this. Doing the cleaning out and the dusting of everything and all that. So I still got to set up my camera stuff. So I haven't set up any of that stuff yet to unload the footage. But that's just a matter of plugging it into that USB dongle that you saw in the previous episode, And that is what we're going to do. So now you're just going to name your device, and I'm going to name it my name. Why not? You know, no spaces, no... I can do Matt Man, but I'm going to do Matt. And then it's going to probably ask for like a passcode. Okay? Or maybe not. So I'm naming it Matt because it's my name. Okay? It's nice to name it. You can name it anything you want. You could do... I could have done Matt Man. I could have been Matt Man 2006. But Matt is fine because that's really where I go by. And stuff like that. So it's going to shut down, reboot a few different times here. And of course this camera loves the blur. If you could come back, that'd be great. Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. When we get to the onboard stuff, it's going to be better because this camera loves the blur. I just don't know if it's maybe not enough light in here. It's very dark now. Like I said, it's gone from a lot of light to like only my light back there now. So yeah, it's doing all the installing of the operating system on a 2 terabyte SSD, which is what I decided to go with. 2 terabytes is a lot of space. And like I said, we did install, I have my backup hard drive as a 14 terabyte. My backup to my new one. So I got a new one in there for 14 terabytes, which will be, when I do any videos, I'll post it on there. And I got my other one that had all my backups from my other current the other computer that I took the hard drives out. So all those files are still there. Now it's going to ask for your other information, like your email. Oh, I spelled my name wrong. Now, again, there might be some spots that I might have to blur. This might be one of them. I know how to blur in Premiere, so I can easily do that. Okay, so we're going to hit next. That's going to ask for the password. And it's wrong. And I don't remember my password. Uh-oh. What did it do? Okay. The monitor just flickered off. I was like, that was not supposed to be like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab my password. Okay, I'm gonna try that, I guess. No. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to probably do, because I don't recall what it is, which is not good. I might have to reset it. That could be it too. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to just pause it so I can get the password reset. But we'll be right back once I get the password reset. So we'll be back in a flip side. Alright, we are back. I reset my password using my Gmail, which I just had to quickly go in and get the password and reset the password. So we got the password in, we have the information in there. Let's hit sign in. And now it's going to say, please wait. This is for Office, OneDrive, all those things. Now, it's going to say create a PIN. So we are going to create a PIN. And it's just going to be numbers. So, and you can use, I guess you can use anything. But I already made my PIN, so I'm going to hit OK. So this is how you're going to log in. So, ASCII knows it said I can restore from the last configuration. Or I can set up a new. So I'm going to do the last configuration because that's the other desktop I had. That was the name of the last desktop. So we're going to say, because it knows who I am, it says, Matt, welcome back. So I'm going to automatically have it do that. That way that it can sync all my files together. And then this is just about advertisement stuff. I'm just going to accept. And then it's going to say, what do you want? I'm going to get, what is your experience? Well, I'm going to be doing gaming. And that's really all. Gaming, entertainment media. Not family business. Oh, I guess business with my photos. Yeah. So pretty much it's going to be entertainment, watching, browsing the internet, social media, and playing some games to keep the release. Okay, so we're going to hit accept that. And now it's going to do some more privacy with OneDrive and all that kind of stuff. Fun. So I'm going to skip this. I don't need the gamers unlocked. From Xbox, it's just something I don't need. So we're going to skip that because it's $100. So now it's going to check for any updates for Microsoft. This will also install like Office if you have Office, which I do use Office for the spreadsheet stuff. So now it's getting it ready. So this may take a bit of time. Do not turn off your computer. Again, when it's doing any kind of update, installing anything, you do not want to do anything with do not turn off the machine. If you turn it off, it can mess up the Windows. Then you might have a corrupt file. It's just a pain. So just when it says do not turn off the PC, don't turn it off. It's just a thing that you do not want to do at all. I'm telling you, don't turn off the computer. Don't lose power. That's why I have the battery backup system. If I do lose power, I don't usually do updates when there's like thunder and lightning and all that. I won't lose anything because it's in the power backup system. And that backup system will last me about an hour. And then I can let it finish off doing whatever it's doing. So we're going to let this do its update. I'm glad that we did get a post eventually, like I said. So yeah, so this is going to be the setup. Like I said, we got the two hard drives back that are plugged in. Nothing else is back there. Eventually, okay, so we're all set up. Here is the Windows 11. Now again, I'm not familiar with the 11, so it might take me a minute to recognize it. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? So with Windows 10, it was very easy. I mean, I loved it. So right off the bat, you can see down here we got the toolbar. It used to be over here and went up. It's not there anymore. So there's going to be a lot of updates that the computer needs to do. So at this point, I just got a buzz on my phone. I don't know what that was all about. But right now it's downloading some archiving stuff. I don't know, some kind of stuff. But what we're going to do first is we're going to do all the updates. So that might take all night. Because it's got a lot of updates to do. That's a very critical thing. Now, I don't know why my second monitor is still not coming on. But that's fine, because for the beginning, I really don't need my second monitor. It's when I'm gaming and stuff like that, I need the second monitor. Right now, it's just this one is working, and that's totally fine. Maybe it's an update that once it updates certain things, it will work. So right now, we are just updating this. Now, one thing I do want to get, okay, so we're going to just confirm that. And, okay, it's going to make me log in again. Skip without this, okay. So, right off the bat, I want to get Gmail or Google on the computer. So we are gonna go to, because I think the Windows operating system of that is, I love it. Is it installed already? Yes. Let's. Yeah, that's it. Switch. Is it installed already? Oh man, it's installed. Is it installed already? Gmail? No, that's not. No, it's still using Edge. So let's see. Chrome. So we're gonna get Chrome, which is the operating system I really like. So we're just gonna go ahead and download Chrome. It won't take that long. Download it and accept. And oh, I got 2. Oh well. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna accept all the terms from them. I really like Chrome better. It's just It's just something that I'm personally used to. I don't really like Edge. It's a Microsoft thing. I mean, it's a Microsoft product, but it's not anything that I need and do I want to use. So we are just going to get started. And we're going to just hit next. Next. Set as default. Oh, it even... Okay. System. Oh, is this the system information? Wait a minute. Oh, what's it doing now? It's doing an update. Alright, so Chrome is installed. Oh no, it's just a setup. Skip that. Continue. Okay, so I am gonna quickly go ahead and just put my Gmail in. I know that. Oh, so it's a new device, so it doesn't know who I am. So it wants me to confirm it on my phone. Yeah, that's me. Alright. Yes, I'm in. So, now since we got Chrome, which I really, like I said, I rather... Whoa. Oh my god, I brought everything over that I had on my other computer. All these are from my other computer. Yeah, I did not realize it was going to do that. Yikes. Okay. Oh, good. So you can move files around. Okay, let's move that there. Okay. That's interesting how it brought everything over. I did not know it would do that. Obviously, it can't install programs, but it can like move files over. I agree. Next, I guess. Oh, this is interesting. So, because of what type of graphic card I have, I should read the terms, I guess. It will tell this thing here. Will actually tell me how the computer is doing, which is awesome. So this will actually tell me like how, because this is an AMD processor, it'll tell me everything I need to know about the computer. That's awesome. So that software that installed tells me pretty much everything is on here. You know, file, not gaming files. Okay, that's interesting. Settings, drivers, utility, BIOS. There's nothing there. Oh, okay. So it tells me, wow, I like this. It's pretty cool. You have different profiles. That's interesting. Okay. So that's what that is. So OBS. OBS downloads. We're gonna download OBS. OBS is an open project, and we're going to download it for the current computer setup. So it's going to be OBS Studio 64 for OS, which is what we are. Yeah, so we can just go ahead and hit that. It's going to hit open. It's going to download it, and then we can switch over to the computer side of everything to install.
You're almost done. Click the button in the bottom left to continue.
Okay. I'm clicking on it. Huh. Did I not click on it? Oh. Okay, so we're just gonna... I don't know about this. How are we on here? I don't know about that. That didn't look like OBS. Leave. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so you gotta download this browser thing, I guess. Alright, let's do this. Okay, yeah, it didn't come down here. Okay. I was a little confused. I've never, like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. Wait a minute. Interesting. This is what it wanted me to install, but this is the installer. Interesting. So this is probably like a virus or something like that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want that other thing. You kidding me? Next, okay. Yeah, this is better. See, that could have been a virus. Like, literally, that could have been a virus. Viruses come in all different sizes and shapes. So right now, what we're going to do is just set up the basic OBS, okay? I'm not going to do too much about OBS right now. I just want to get it installed and get it running. And then I want to get it so I can set up to a video my screen. Yeah, so that's fine. Next. I guess it's just fine with that one screen. I do YouTube. I don't see YouTube on here. YouTube. Usually it just pops up YouTube. YouTube streaming. I guess it's that, or is it that? I'll do that. Okay, back up there. Next. YouTube. YouTube. Wait, I don't know what the differences are between these two things. Okay, wait a minute. YouTube streamer. Wait, what's this? Next. Custom, I guess? No. Let's see here. See, usually I don't usually stream on OBS. I use OBS Studio. So maybe we should hit the back and just do. I'll just set up the recording for now. I will not be streaming. Just we can always set that up later on. I know we can. So that is basically the setup of it. And then you hit the record, stop, record, all that. and we can also, I think, settings, you can actually show off where it's going to default the video for output. And yeah, so it's going right into the video spot. That's where I like to have it. So it's going right to the video spot. That's fine. Oh, we want, what was it before? MP4? I think it was MP4. Because the one it records in, like by default, is not good. I wonder in here if, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is different. I'm not used to this at all. Yeah, all my other stuff came over good. So it is only showing up the 112 terabyte. Why is the other one not showing up? Is there a problem with it? It should be showing up. Like, it's not showing up here. I don't know if it's just how old this one is, or something happened to it when or maybe it really has to be plugged in. I thought the adapter would help it. That is what I want, right? It was only one I had up there, so. Because I wanted to see the file size, the file name, but it's not letting me. So, yeah, I mean, I can always change this as long as I can. MOV is okay. MP4 is, I think, what I usually use. So, and video hotkeys. Start recording F9. And start recording F9. Pause. I don't usually use pause, but the F9 I use because that's an easy key to hit to start recording, stop recording, that kind of thing. Those are the only hotkeys I use. So, yes, I do. So, let's set up this, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to the computer side to do the remainder of the software installing. Now, maybe I'll do the software installing. It's picking up my head. Wait, is it picking up this audio? Okay, so that's something we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna have to go to properties here, and mic input. We're gonna go to the cloud. That's what my regular headset is. And then obviously this should be fine. When we open up things, it should detect it and all that. So if I turn that off, that will go away. If I go to YouTube, which is really quickly test this out just to make sure that everything is working good. As I'm logged in, so I can just go to my channel. We're gonna switch to my main channel, which has a lot of subs, as you know. And then we are going to go to, eventually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to download all my music that you can download for free, pretty much on YouTube, you know, the YouTube forums. But I just want to check out a few things here. Yeah, the last video has gotten a lot of views, yeah. Sound library. So in here, you'll get different music things, and if it has a star, or usually if it's like something you have to like tell a license, yeah. So sometimes you'll have to have like a license for the track, and it looks like there's a lot of new ones. So let's go ahead and play this.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
So you can see on here it's going up and down. So that's how I know that that is going to be picked up, any of the audio from the computer, because that's picking up that, so it would pick up the audio from that. That would be something I'll have to switch, you know, that around a little bit. So we're going to add a scene here, and that scene is a capture, and we're going to just capture the window. So that will capture anything in this window. So anything I do on here, I know it's a little weird. If my other monitor was working, you wouldn't see this. You'd just see the one monitor. But because I don't have that monitor working right now, and hopefully it will work at some point, I think it's still installing things. That's weird. So yeah, so at this point, I think that we'll switch over to the computer side, because I think everything else is working. I mean, I can do a test. Oh. Let's see here. This is a test. This, okay. This is a test. This is a test. Ooh. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. So now, if my headset is correct, I can go into our video section, and you can see there's a video. And, oh. This is a test. This is a test. So like I said, you can hear it through that. Now, if I had it, there is a way to switch. Open the mixer, maybe? So here's a mixer, and I'm used to another mixer. So we're gonna disable input. Okay, let's see here. Test. Where's that video clip again? Just so I can. Okay, so it's still coming. This is a. So now it's switched. Now it's switched to my headset. So now anything I say in the audio should, if I'm correct, I had to switch it in the audio settings. You can't hear it, but I can. If I go back here and hit play, you can see it going up and down. I can hear it, but you can't. So that is how that would work in a session that I do a video on here, and you can see there's another clip there. And then you can see that the screen. So the only thing about having not another monitor is I have to have this up the whole time. I mean, I can minimize it, and I can still video my screen, but then you don't know like how long you've been going. Once my other monitor does detect it, I'll be able to do it like that. But when you want to switch it from like that to that, you can just do it there, and then go back, and then it switches back to the regular speaker system I have in the back. So as you can see, that is pretty much, yeah. There's a lot of good music here actually. They're actually like real music. Oh yeah, we're gonna get really into this. What's this? Better day. Let's listen to some music now.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't.
This is awesome. Oh, some bad words in there. Fat man. So they got some really good music in here now. Like real music. Let's see if they have computer. Oh, I use this in my one of our videos. So like here, see this has a CC next to it. That means you would have to, if you want to play that music, you would have to give them like a little information about it. If you see here, it says, you just gotta give them credit pretty much. Oh, here's the one I was looking for. Inside the computer. So yeah, so we got OBS installed. Just a little side note. So OBS is installed. So now I think I'm going to conclude this as a episode of just pretty much installing the operating system, getting everything up and running. And so we will start the next episode on the computer itself. I will be unloading all the footage I've taken with this camera, so we can also do a video editing software information as well. But like I said, this is gonna take a few hours to actually compress all the videos and get them up. So all these videos were done today, which is Sunday, June 5th. But because of the time, it's now 9:30 at night, and I have to edit all these videos and get them up, and I still got more work to do. I gotta get all my editing programs on here to do that stuff. So the next bit of videos, I'll be installing all the updates. I'll probably do the updates as not a video because it's not fun watching it do updates. So what I'll probably do is I'll have it do all the updates. I don't know how you find where the updates are. Updates, Windows updates. So right now there's like a lot of updates it's got to do. So what I'm gonna do for the next few hours, I'm gonna let it do its updates. Okay. Let it do all the updates it needs to do. Maybe this other monitor will work at that point, and then we'll go ahead and install Photoshop, all my programs that I use to video certain things. You know, like OBS Studio, OBS Streamlabs, so I can stream. Hopefully I get my other hard drive working, so we can get the software off that I need. Like, you know, all my Minecraft Let's Play is on there still. Minecraft does come out soon. On the 6th. So when all these videos come out, Minecraft will be out. But like I said, this is pretty much, I've been planning on doing this for a long time. It just finally happened to happen today. It all kind of came together pretty quickly. And I'm kind of glad it did. But like I said, we're going to be doing a few more videos here to finish off the computer setup process. I'm going to do the updates separately. I'm not going to do a video. It's just got a lot of updates to do. So I'm going to let the computer do all those updates. It might take a few hours to do all of them. There's a lot of updates. I don't know how many there are in total. But I'm going to let the computer do updates. All these files here, I'm going to take off the screen. I don't need them on my main screen. I don't know why they're even there. So let me make a folder. And I'm just, it's going to do OneDrive with all that, isn't it? I don't even know what these files are, like, literally. Like, yeah. So, I'm going to do a little, like I said, all these files can't really be on here. So, I'm going to move pretty much all these files, because I don't really know what they are. These I'm just going to move into this folder here for now. And then all this, so we got the recycle bin. Let's rearrange a little bit here. I'm going to keep Edge. I don't really use Edge. But once again, we might need it for later on down the road. So I'm going to keep it for right now. A lot of these programs I have to reinstall, like Twitch. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. And all like the Discord stuff, I'll have to redo all Discord stuff as well. OneDrive, all that stuff will have to be done at a later time. But like I said, I got the computer is pretty much usable now. So pretty much what we're gonna do in the next steps here coming up is I'm gonna let the computer do all the updates. I will probably do a little live stream on my phone to explain what's going on. And go from there. So like I said, this will take a bit of time to do all the updates. Like I said, you want to make sure you do all the updates as quickly as you can so your computer's up to date. And then we'll go from there. We'll switch over to the computer side. Maybe my other monitor will work, and then we can do a video with my other monitor with OBS, and then we can just go ahead and fully install all the programs I need. There's a lot of programs I need to install. I need to install OBS Streamlabs. I need to install Premiere, Photoshop, just to name a few. BlueStacks for Warner Order videos. Live View, so I can do the phone thing. So, and I gotta set up all the the videos for doing Warner Order. I got all those screenshots saved. So I need to insert all those onto the video, to OBS. So there's so much work to do. This is just so I can get the computer up and running, and it is up and running. So I'm going to do updates, and then we will come back at a later time, and I will do all the edits of the videos and stuff like that. So, till then, I'm going to say what I normally say in my videos, and that is, bye-bye for now.